Boosie just bonded out, bro, but his full arrest record, what happened the day of May 6th, bruh, we just gonna open that thing up right now. Is there a snitch? What did they do? How did they catch him? Y'all take a look or listen here. Exclusive, baby. Feds, Boosie Badass spotted with gun on Instagram in San Diego neighborhood. San Diego, KGTV. Recent federal court documents revealed that Louisiana rapper Boosie Badass was seen on Instagram in a San Diego neighborhood with a firearm, which led to his arrest by ATF agents outside a courtroom last week. Torrance Ivy Hatch Jr., 40 years old, appeared in San Diego court on Wednesday, June 14th, to face Judge Davini. He pled not guilty to a charge of being a felon in possession of a firearm. The gun charge was dropped by the state, and immediately after its dismissal, the Baton Rouge rapper was arrested by Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, ATF, agents outside the courtroom. The ATF filed a federal complaint with the United States District Court claiming that Hatch was carrying a Glock 19 pistol during a music video shoot with gang members on May 6th, which was also broadcasted live, on Instagram Live. The probable cause statement signed by ATP Special Agent Amanda Renteria, a U.S. magistrate judge, starts by saying, on or about May 6, 2023, within the Southern District of California, defendant Torrance Hatch, and knowing his status as a convicted felon, that is, a person having been previously convicted of a crime punishable by imprisonment for a term exceeding 1 year, did knowingly possess a firearm that traveled in and affected interstate commerce, to wit, a Glock 19 pistol bearing serial number BXPZ 813, loaded with a 10 9mm caliber rounds of ammunition in violation of Title 18, United States Code Section 922 G1. According to the federal complaint, an officer from the San Diego Police Department conducted an undercover investigation on Instagram and gathered evidence. During this investigation, the officer said they witnessed Hatch and a verified member of the neighborhood Crip gang who goes by the username KP2 Market Made going live and filming a music video in the area between 49th Street and Guyman Street. Images in the court documents show Hatch wearing red pants and a white shirt, having a black handgun tucked in the back waistband of his pants. In the complaint, additional information is provided regarding Hatch's arrest while he was a passenger in a Mercedes SUV during a traffic stop on Market Street in the Cholas View area. Officers recovered a HS product Hellcat handgun and a Glock 19 inside the vehicle. Federal agents have determined that the Glock 19 seen in Hatch's pants on Instagram is identical to the handgun that was discovered in the SUV by officers, according to the feds. The weapon was also seen in the video that Hatch was featured in, which was uploaded to YouTube shortly before Hatch was apprehended by police. Hatch is currently being held in San Diego County Jail without bond. He is scheduled to have a detention hearing Tuesday, June 20th, a preliminary hearing on Thursday, June 29th, and then arraignment on July 11th. Read the probable cause statement in its entirety. Now watch this. This where it gets real spunky. This is the whole entire complaint right here. The undersigned complaint being duly sworn states on or about, well, we already read all that stuff. Now where's that? An Instagram user's profile was tagged in a story at KP2 Market May, utilizing Instagram handle of Mama He Live Again 2.0. Upon review of the profile, Mama He Alive 2.0, the officer recognized the male as Lil Boosie, or Boosie Badass, later identified as Torrance Hatch. At the time of review, Mama He Alive 2.0 had a live story currently taking place. The officer watched and recorded the live story. While watching the live story, the officer observed the 49th Street sign in the background, see figure, and heard an unknown male exclaimed that they were live on the streets of San Diego. I was informed by SDPD officer that the area between 49th Street and Guyman Street in San Diego is associated with the neighborhood Crips criminal street gang. Following review of Instagram profiles, the SPD officer requested airborne law enforcement unit, able to fly over the area of 4900 Guyman Street. The SDPD officer provided a description of Hatch and informed Abel he was seen in a video with a black handgun in his waistband approximately 3:10 p.m. based upon the description provided by SDPD officer. Officers in Abel located Hatch in the area of 49th and Guyman Street. Abel observed Hatch enter the rear passenger seat of a black Mercedes SUV bearing California license plate 8NGG925. At the same time, SDPD officers in full police uniform and driving marked police vehicles were conducting saturation patrols in the Cholas View area of the city of San Diego. Shortly thereafter, SDPD officers observed the driver of a black Mercedes SUV bearing license plate 8NGG925 talking on the cell phone as he was driving southbound on Euclid Avenue towards Market Street. As SDPD units were driving eastbound on 4700 Market Street, they observed the driver of the same Mercedes SUV failed to stop at a red stop signal while making westbound turn on the 4700 Market Street. Aerial surveillance revealed that the Mercedes did not stop anywhere from the time it departed 49th Street until stopped by the PD. SDPD officers attempted to conduct a traffic stop on a black Mercedes SUV, but the vehicle failed to yield and continued westbound on Market Street. The vehicle continued to drive slowly westbound on Market Street for approximately 1 block before coming to a complete stop. Prior to the vehicle coming to a complete stop, SDPD officers observed the rear passenger occupant's head moving side to side. I was informed by the SPD officers that in their experience, when individuals who continue to drive at a slow rate of speed while police are attempting to conduct a traffic stop may be attempting to conceal firearms or illegal contraband. After the Mercedes finally yielded and upon approaching the vehicle, the officers observed 3 males in the vehicle. There was a driver, 2 occupants in the rear seat. The rear passenger side occupant was identified as Hatch. Hatch identified the other occupant and the rear seat as his security. Based on the officer's observation while attempting to pull over the Mercedes and for safety purposes, the officers asked the occupants if there were any weapons on their persons inside the vehicle. Hatch claimed he did not have any weapons, but that his security guard did. When asked where his weapons were located, Hatch's security guard pointed down towards the right side of his body. Officers observed the security guard had a black satchel bag worn across his upper body. Officers removed the satchel and asked the security guard to step out of the vehicle and then placed him in handcuffs. Officers then asked Hatch and the driver to step out of the vehicle and place both Hatch and the driver in handcuffs. During a search of the black satchel worn by Hatch's security, officers located the following: a black and purple HS product model Hellcat 9mm caliber pistol bearing serial number BB329274 and a magazine containing several rounds of 9mm caliber ammunition inserted into the magazine. Well of the firearm, officers found 1 additional round of 9mm caliber ammunition in the chamber of the firearm. During a search of the vehicle, officers located another loaded firearm, a black Glock model 19 9mm bearing serial number BXPZ813 and a magazine containing 9 rounds of a 9mm caliber ammunition inserted into the magazine. Well of the firearm, officers also found 1 additional round of 9mm caliber ammunition in the chamber of the firearm. The firearm was located on the rear passenger seat where the security guard and Hatch were seated when officers approached the stopped Mercedes. The firearm was in close proximity to all 3 individuals inside the vehicle. Furthermore, a Glock gun box was located on the rear floorboard of the rear driver's side. Officers also located a suspected marijuana joint in the center console of the vehicle. Hatch, the security guard, and driver were placed under arrest for multiple firearm violations during a search incident. To arrest Hatch, officers located multiple stacks of cash in his left pants pocket, totaling approximately $16,854, and a cell phone in his right pant pocket. All 3 occupants of the Mercedes were transported to SDPD headquarters for further processing and investigation. During processing, Hatch yelled at a security and asked why the security guard told the detective the gun was on the seat. Whoa. SDPD officers heard Hatch tell his security, "You told me they were in the bag." The statement demonstrated Hatch's knowledge of the firearms in the Mercedes. Following the arrest of Hatch, I reviewed several videos posted on YouTube regarding Hatch on the date of his arrest, including a video on the channel Hood Zone Productions. The videos were filmed prior to Hatch's arrest by SDPD. The videos consisted of Hatch filming himself while smoking a suspected marijuana joint, as well as a video of Hatch being filmed while a firearm in his rear waistband, see figures 5 and 7. Hatch is seen filming himself and other unidentified individuals saying "neighborhood," repeatedly making hand gestures towards the camera. Based upon my training and experience, these hand gestures are gang signs associated with specific gangs. Bruh. This is wild right here. And these right here are the things that I need y'all to see. All right? Right here, his preliminary record checks revealed that Hatch has the following criminal history. Here we go. November 29, 2021, East Baton Rouge Parish, bringing illegal contraband to and from penal institution, criminal conspiracy to incite a felony, 5 years. 11/29/2011, East Baton Rouge Parish, possession of a controlled substance with the intent to distribute. You got 8 years for that. So those are his damn charges. But let's get to the show. This is bad with a bunch of D's on it. I'm going to tell you why. The security guard had 2 guns, and Boosie still managed to bring another one. One of the things that security at times will not do is not put their neck out there. Boosie telling his security guard, "Hey, bro, you supposed to whatever, and all this other stuff." Boosie, I'm going to be honest, that Math Hoffa video don't really do anything unless somebody just actively comes out and says, "Yeah, that was my gun." I don't see anybody doing that. But also, he's not going to face the 15 years. So there's that, because he doesn't have the 3 felonies. He only has the 2. Only 2 qualify. So Cuz is really looking at 3 to 5 years. So y'all can kind of get rid of that one, because I put that out there. So I'll take the blame for that one. But either way that go, bro. It's ugly. If what they saying is true, what they got documented, Boosie definitely gonna be pleading out. Bro, they brought out the helicopters. And they see your man's trying to they see the movement and all that. And while I'm reading it, I'm like, yeah, they over there trying to pass the gun off. But the weird part is, bro, if the driver would have just drove regularly, it wouldn't even cause that much suspicion. Now, they were still going to get pulled over regardless of anything. When the helicopters is out, they coming for somebody, not all the time. Most of the time, it's to scare people. But when they coming and they own somebody, you're being pulled over. You going to jail. Now, we'll see how it go, man. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this one. Share to keep your people aware. Subscribe, turn on that bell to stay notified. I'll catch you on the next one. Check out the Clips channel. We got clips going up right now.